What's up, everybody? This is Dom Chance, and we're back again on Smalls and Bigs, aka our podcast. We changed the little intro. I want to make sure before we start this off that you guys go hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, do all of that stuff so we know that you guys like our content. It's a huge help. You don't realize unless you're like a YouTuber how huge of a help it is when people like hit the subscribe button and like and tell more people. It makes it able for us to do more stuff. If we have more people, like, hey, now we're actually getting paid by YouTube, so stuff like that. Hey, let's go get some stuff. Upgrade our studio a little bit. Also, let's go make some like merch for you guys, all that stuff. We always wanted to do merch. It's a big thing we want to do. So if you guys subscribe, like, and all that stuff, once we're able to make merch, we'll make it. And we'll put a poll down in the comments of like which one you want to see out of like newer stuff, old stuff. Maybe like, hey, you guys promised us like what was it? A gnome and Bigfoot hoodie. Oh yeah. Or you're like, hey like guys, I want. You're like, I want one from your most popular like episode. Like, I want something from that. Or you're like, hey, you guys, like once we do our D&D stuff, which starts next week, make sure to come back. Yes. It's gonna be epic. You guys could be like, hey, maybe I want like a D&D, like dastardly and devious sort of stuff, like
dice set. That would be cool.
Sick.
Dice set.
It's gonna be sick. We always want to make merch, and this is a huge help.
Yes.
But let's dive directly into what we're gonna talk about today, which is we're gonna talk about some basketball at the beginning and whatever else comes up.
Yeah. That's how it works.
But yeah, how do you feel about the Damian Lillard trade?
Well, obviously, me being a Portland Trail Blazers fan, it's devastating. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely was a heartbreaker. I do still love Damian. I think he'll be back one day. I think he's gonna pull LeBron.
He probably will come back when he retires.
Well, I think he'll come play a couple seasons towards the tail end.
He's getting pretty old.
I know. He's like, what is he, 33?
34? He's 33, so if he's trying to pull LeBron, it's a little bit too late.
I know. I'm hoping.
That's like you win one at the Bucks, and then you're like, okay, I'm going to go back to the Blazers and pull LeBron. Not at your age, or not. Which it would be cool if you do. If he does, that'd be epic. Damian Lillard, if you watch this, come on our podcast.
Yeah, dude, I will. I always will love Damian Lillard, just what he did for Portland and stuff. Like, it definitely hurts to see him go. But if he goes and wins the championship, man,
that would be amazing.
Bucks for life. No, I'm kidding.
I started out as a Bucks fan, so seeing that, because I still keep updated with their team a little bit, because I still like the team. Yeah. It's just not.
I mean,
my
how can you not
anymore.
like Giannis?
I love that team, and I think I was like still on like the edge of like Clippers Bucks when they won their championship, and I was like, nah, I like Clippers more, so I stayed with the Clippers. But I was so happy when they won. And that's not because I was once a fan. It was like Giannis and just seeing him and. I was a Bucks fan for a little bit, so I learned a lot about him and just seeing that he really wanted to win it, not just for his dad, but for like Kobe. Once Kobe died, he wanted to win it for Kobe. He wanted to win it for Greece. He wanted to win it for so many. He had so many people on his shoulders, and he thought he could never do it. He's like, I'm gonna try, but I don't know if I can, and to just be validated, whatever.
Validated.
Yeah, validated on the whole you can win it, and he won it, and him crying and just feeling all that was amazing because it just showed that
it's coming back now.
Because some athletes, when they win a chip, they act like it's nothing. Like, okay, yeah, but to see the ones that are like, this is everything. It meant so much to just win this. Because of how much work I put in. It's just amazing to see that.
Yeah, I remember when you first told me that you were a Bucks fan, and this was like when the Bucks were not relevant at all.
No.
I think they just
Giannis was just starting to become like a name.
I don't even think Giannis was there yet.
No, he was there.
He was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
He was like
It was like
rookie or
his
sophomore.
No, it was his like rising season. They were like a game or two in,
Oh, okay,
and he was
yeah.
doing decent.
I
And the
was
only
like-
reason I did that because in 2K they gave him like 87 or maybe 90.
Oh, yeah.
Because the season before he had like a couple games out good. He wasn't like, let's go. It was like, okay, he could be rising star sort of thing. Started to get noticed. Started being a fan of him in the Bucks. His like breakout season when he won the MVP,
Uh-huh.
and it was amazing because I did it before he won the MVP. I was like, this guy, he's gonna win a chip one day.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, no, he's not.
did.
Bucks suck. They're
That
never
was
gonna win a
so
chip.
surprising.
I know.
was really
I remember I told everybody, I was like, Giannis is such a good player that he's gonna win the Bucks. I'm sorry. He's gonna win the Bucks a chip one day. No one believed me. They're like, nah, nope, not in this league.
Well, at that
not
point,
nowadays, no.
Like, the Bucks were not relevant at all. I mean, Brooke Lopez was still on the Nets, and he was like
Yeah.
relative, and now like he's relative in a different way. It's
Yeah.
super cool to
Yeah.
see him like that. I love Brooke Lopez too.
Yeah,
I love that whole team.
I remember, like, just this is when they started Brogdon. So
was
I
his
was
rookie
like,
year.
I saw that, I was like, yeah, I can't wait.
Because he was rookie of the year that year. He had a good rookie season.
But yeah, he was going off. I was like, oh, they're gonna win this year. They didn't. And that's when like the whole off season happened, and I was like, I watched the playoffs with the Clippers versus Warriors. I was like, huh? I kind of like the Clippers because
Well,
they're like
and
an
you're-
underdog team, and I'm from LA.
And your brothers are Clippers fans.
Well,
I mean,
Parker is a Clippers fan, and
That's
then
it.
my rest of my family is LA. So it was
Lakers.
like everybody against everybody because I was a Bucks fan at the time. So I was on the East side. So anytime I would talk, they'd be like, "You're the Eastern Conference. That doesn't even count," sort of thing.
Now the Eastern Conference is stacked.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
But it was frustrating. But I watched like the Clippers, and Parker was like, I would love it if you're a Clippers fan. And I was like, I don't know, I don't know about the Clippers. And he was like, how about you just watch a playoff game with me? I watch Lou Will. I watch
That was the game that came back
Amazing.
from like
It-
50
yeah.
or something like
Pat
stupid.
Bev.
Trez, Montrezl
Yeah,
Harrell.
Montrezl Harrell.
Who else was on that
I
team?
remember
Was
it
Batum
was
there?
like,
No, he was in Charlotte. Still.
it's a Suns player. I don't even remember his name, but it was like,
Suns.
yeah, I don't remember his name.
Well, Kawhi and PG were there.
No,
No,
this is before
Oh,
them.
this is before them.
This is before them.
That's right.
I started liking them a little bit, and then this is when I was like in
Luke
between.
Mute.
Yeah.
Yes. I
And
remember.
I was
him.
like,
he was good. He was good.
And then free agency started happening. Well, I liked them the game that when I,
That 55
I had both of
comeback.
them tied, the Bucks and Clippers.
Yeah.
And then off season happened, and it was like just happening, and they're like, "Oh, we signed Kawhi." I was like, "Nice." And this was before Paul George came because he came like a day after. Or
No, it was the same
like
day.
a couple
It
hours
was the
after.
same- yeah, a couple hours, but
So I was like, "Oh, I like." Parker was like, "Now you a Clippers fan?" I was like, "Kawhi actually looks pretty cool. I'll be a Clippers fan." And then they're like, "We got PG too." We were like freaking
Oh my
out. I was like,
goodness.
"Yeah."
Oh, Shea Gilgeous
so
was on
happy.
that team.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was so
He
mad.
was injured though. That
Yeah,
playoff series, wasn't
he was in the game that they scored. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got injured that
Oh, yeah.
that game. And I remember Lou Will went off, and watching Lou Will,
That guy, I love Lou Will.
it changed me. If I could ever like say this to him, just watching him, it was amazing because he was just shoulder dude on the team, and yet he was going out there showing everybody that he could just outscore them. And then I found out later on that once I was learning about basketball, I like became a fan of AI. AI is one of my favorite players of all time because he was just a small dude, and yet he was dominating people that were twice his size.
Yeah. I like AI.
And
He was, what, 6
to
foot?
learn that he was the one that like kind of trained Lou Will. Like, hey, you could like do this for dribbling and fade this
Well,
way
he
and
was
sort of stuff like that.
because Lou Will was in Philly at the
Yeah,
time.
he's on
and-
76ers, and he's backup for AI. And then AI got
Was he- is he-
injured.
Was he
Yeah.
that old?
What?
Is he that old?
AI?
No, Lou Will.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
Or
I think
No.
it's when AI came back to the Phillies.
he was
'Cause it was
probably
when,
just there training people.
Iggy was on the team.
So before he left for
Yeah.
Denver? Denver?
Yeah.
Yeah, was it Denver?
Yeah, it's before he left for Denver because Iggy was on the
Really?
team. And then
Lou
he
Will
got
was
injured
drafted
that
that long
season.
ago. That's crazy.
Lou Will got injured that season, and it was Doc. He
Yeah.
put Lou Will at starting shooting guard for a little bit. So he was starting, and then after that, he had like a whole thing with AI, and then he's like, I don't want to be starting anymore because I'd much rather come off the bench
Yeah.
than be starting, sort of thing. And I thought that was amazing because he was so good. He could have been a starter. He was a good shooting guard,
Yeah.
but yet
Oh, yeah.
he preferred just coming off the bench and being sixth man, which worked out. He won like three
Three
sixth man
six man.
awards.
Yeah.
He was amazing.
It's like Jamal Crawford. I love Jamal
But
Crawford too.
yeah, and then it was like I was a Clippers fan for a season or two, and that's when I think I was a Clippers fan for one season before they. No, yes, second season. That was a Clippers fan. The Bucks won,
Yeah, I think so.
and I was so happy. I watched it. I was like, I hope the Suns lose. I was a Booker
Well,
fan.
and the Suns
thing is-
beat the Clippers in the
yeah.
Western Conference
I
Finals.
liked Booker before we played him in the playoffs. I was like, he's actually a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
And they played and started talking trash about like these players and stuff like that. I was like, nah, you seem awful.
Did you love? Was it 2 years ago when Luka played
What?
the Suns in the playoffs, and then they came out in Game 6 talking bunch of trash, and Luka in Game 7 outscored their entire team in the first
Okay,
half.
I gotta say this now. If you're a basketball fan, the Suns suck. They will always suck. And the reason why they suck,
don't know.
It's literally proven. It's a proven thing. If you go back to the finals, they made it against the Bucks. 2 games in, they were up 2 games. 2 games. And you know what they did instead? Practicing and putting down and like grinding, putting the nose on the grindstone and getting prepared. They were celebrating.
Yeah.
They
Yep.
thought they had it in the bag. And that just angled the other team to beat them. And look what happened. They got beat. You gotta be like Kobe. What have you? If you're a basketball player, you gotta be like Kobe. You remember when he was in the interview and they're like, "Oh, you're up 2. Shouldn't you be celebrating?"
Job's not done.
Stuff like that. And he was
Job's
like,
not done.
"Job's not done, cause it's not. It's not done until you have that ring on your finger and you're holding the trophy with your bros."
That goes for anything in life.
Anything in life, if you're halfway there, don't start celebrating. Put your nose to the grindstone and finish that, and then celebrate, because it'll be 10 times sweeter.
Isn't
Then
it
it will
game
be.
3? That Game 3, Charles Barkley was hungover the entire time, and he scored like 55 points or something, and then they still lost.
Charles Barkley.
Yeah,
What?
Charles Barkley when he was on the Suns
Which Suns game?
in the finals.
Which finals?
That finals you were talking about with the Suns.
I was talking about the
Versus the
one
Bucks?
with Devin Booker.
Oh, that's right.
You forgot they celebrated 2 games in?
No, I didn't
They
know that.
celebrated 2 games in because they were up 2.
Yeah,
And they were like in the locker room popping champagne and everything. Go, whoa! Thought they already won.
yeah,
And then they lost.
dude.
See,
oh my goodness.
even back then, I wasn't even talking about that. But you remember another time the Suns
I don't
sucked.
thi- it might have been
Suns just
Philly,
suck,
though.
okay?
It might have been Philly though.
I'll have to say that. Like, if you're a Suns fan, it looks like you have a good team. But the thing with the
Oh, their
Suns
depth is crazy.
is the only way they will win a chip is if they go Kobe mode and they put their nose to the grindstone and they don't stop. And if they do that, I'll admit, good season, good win. But you can't just do it halfway. You got to put everything on the line.
Yeah. I am excited for Bradley Beal, though, to be in that situation where he doesn't have to be the number one option and he can pass the ball.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited for that because we've always seen him
But
as
the
like
thing-
a 30-plus
The thing with the
game.
Suns is, yes,
Dom
they
really
have a
hates
lot
the
of
Suns.
talent. They have a lot of talent right now. I'll admit that.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I hate the Suns is so many people are like, "Oh yeah, they're an amazing team." They haven't even played a game together. So once they actually play a game together, I'll admit the Suns can win a championship if all those guys gel well and none of
Yeah.
them get injured. If one of them gets injured, I'm pretty sure the pieces will start falling apart. Especially if it's KD. Because they don't really have someone to come in and beat KD, basically.
Right. Yeah.
But if KD stays healthy, Devin Booker stays healthy, Bradley Beal stays healthy, they can win a chip. I'll admit that. They
Yeah.
can win a chip. But I don't think that would happen. You have too many people on the team that are injury prone.
Yeah.
It's like having all fragile pieces of glass in one box, and you're like walking
You just made me think of Yusuf Nurkic. and I'm
walking
like, oh,
through
no.
walking on a
No.
gravel road with your shoes untied. You're gonna trip. That's how it is.
I am excited for Nurk, though. I really hope he doesn't get injured, and I hope he plays good. Because I just love
He's
him.
on the Suns, isn't he?
Yeah. He's
Oh
got
yeah,
traded.
that's even more glass in the box. Fragile
Don't
glass.
say that. Don't say that. Don't speak that into his life, okay? We like Nurk here.
I'm excited to see the Clippers play this year. And the reason why is because Paul George came out and he posted something and he was like, this season I'm gonna come in and
Oh,
dominate
yeah. He
and
said
destroy.
that on his podcast.
He's like, I'm not playing around no more. I'm coming in to destroy.
Yeah. I hope Kawhi can play.
I
in
think
games.
that's like what people are counting out the Clippers, and that's what's just motivating them right now. They're like, we're gonna come in and we're gonna tear some stuff up.
Yeah. I really hope Kawhi
'Cause
can play
we've
at
always-
least 75 games.
We've had a team that could make it to the finals and win. We just haven't been healthy.
Right.
That's our one downfall. I'll admit that as a Clippers fan. If our team stays healthy, you saw it back when we were going against the Nuggets in the bubble. Even though I don't like talking about the bubble, but when we were against the Nuggets and we had Kawhi and PG, and we were just dominating until one of them got injured.
Yeah.
But
Kawhi.
if
It was
they
Kawhi.
stay healthy, we dominate. It's so easy because when we have like Kawhi healthy and we have PG healthy and we have a bunch of our young stars healthy and we have a whole team healthy, there's not a lot that can stop us.
Yeah.
Because you saw with Kawhi, he could block whatever he wants. He's a good player.
He's a good player.
He took the
He's really good.
the Raptors to a final and won. Like no one else.
Pretty much by himself.
No one else.
I mean,
And
Pascal Siakam was there.
the
He's good.
history of basketball has joined the Raptors and won them a chip.
Mm-hmm.
They had Vince Carter, one of the best dunkers to ever play the sport. Tracy McGrady, outstanding, like a myth, basically. You
Hakeem
think he's a
Olajuwon.
myth. You look at Tracy McGrady and you're like, some of the stuff people say he did is fake. And then you go on YouTube,
Dude,
you
oh
look
my
it up,
goodness, he
and
was
you're
so
like,
good.
what? This player actually played the game?
That behind the back move
Yeah.
that he did, the post up back behind the back.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the same with Vince.
that's
You're like,
beautiful.
if you just started becoming a fan of basketball and you're watching like these young people like Sean Morant dunking all that stuff, and then someone comes up to you that's been a fan of basketball for a long time, and it's like, you see those dunks? There was someone that was even better.
Yeah.
And his name was Vince Carter.
Oh my goodness.
You think that's fake, but it's
MJ
not.
too. I think MJ
amazing.
was
Bro,
better
literally,
dunker.
look, I watched something a couple days ago, but bro literally didn't even know he jumped over somebody.
Sean-
Olympics game. It was at
was it?
Olympics, and he thought he was about to get fouled,
wasn't Sean
and he
Bradley.
jumped to dunk, and he cleared the dude. Like this dude's like 6'9", I think.
No,
Just cleared him.
he was a 7'4" center.
7'4" center.
Or he was
jumped
7 foot
completely over him, dunks. Thinks he hit him. He didn't though, but thinks he hit him. And then everybody's like freaking out, like what? Because they know he jumped over him. He doesn't know that.
Yeah.
So after they're like, you actually jumped over the dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? No, I didn't. And they're like, yes, you jumped over him.
Who is he,
That's
talking
how
to Chris
insane
Bosh
he
or
is.
something?
Yeah. That's how insane he is. He didn't even know he jumped over a 7'4" dude. That's like, if I tried to do that, I would notice. Anybody that plays basketball would notice if they dunk over a 7'4" dude.
Yeah.
But he did it.
And he dunked on Sean Bradley, too, who
Like-
was like 7'5". And he dunked on Yao Ming.
Yeah. Another good dunker was Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
admit that.
He blocked Yao Ming.
5'9", dunking on a 7'5", 7'6".
Who?
Yao
Yao
Ming?
Ming? I don't know. Was he 7'6" or was he 7'5"?
He was pretty tall. I'm pretty sure he's 7'4". He might be 7'4".
No, he was taller. He was taller than that. He was.
Then
like,
he was like 7'5".
he was above 7'5".
I think he was 7'5". But
Something like
dunked on him. 5'9". Basically an average dude. Dunked on a 7'4" dude. He had
Yeah.
those hops. And blocked him.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that guy was.
Bro,
Insane.
I know we don't talk about basketball a lot on here, and that's because we don't want to be roped into like a sports podcast. We love sports.
Oh yeah.
We love sports, but we don't have the knowledge that a lot of other sports podcasts
Dude,
do.
I was
on the sport.
listening. I was listening to this podcast, and this guy's naming MVPs. The runner ups, not the MVPs, but the runner ups from like 1970.
See, we
I'm
don't
like,
have that type of knowledge.
How do you
We're
know?
just fans of the sports.
Yeah.
We like
Yeah, I'm a
talking about
fan.
them, all that stuff. We're not like, hey, in 1976, the third person that placed third for MVP was blah blah blah, and this is their stats. No, that's boring.
Pretty sure it was Bill Walton, by the way.
No
I'm pretty
offense.
sure about that.
No offense to anybody that has a sports podcast out there. You probably love it. Personally, I don't want to look up stats. I'd rather talk about the legends themselves.
I just don't know how
Who
they
cares
got
about
that
stats
information.
at that point? Because at the end of the day, if like stats wise, it's insane. Because if you're going off of stats, like so many people do, I think Kobe's the GOAT. No offense to people, but he's the only one out of the top 3 to score 81 in one game. And that's hard. It wasn't against, it's not even easy going against a bad team.
Yeah.
Because how many people scoring 73 every day of the week?
Yeah. Yep.
So that's hard to do.
You think anybody will get above 81?
81? Out of respect, I think not.
Yeah.
Unless
I don't
they're
know.
like, if they were post stats like a couple years down, when people are not like, my favorite player is Kobe, and they're like, oh, my favorite player is like Sean Murray or something like that, then I think they might try to surpass 81. But right now, the people are coming in that have like respect for Kobe. If they ever get like close to that, I don't think they'll go above 81.
Yeah.
Just like Isaiah Thomas when he was playing in a pro am team, something like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
called 81.
He said, I'm not.
He's also 5'9".
Yeah. I did love Isaiah Thomas. I think he should come to Portland and mentor Scoot. and
But
stuff.
yeah, scored 81, and afterwards, like he could have scored even more than that. He was like, out of respect, I'm not scoring more than 81. Okay, can you continue talking about stuff? I gotta take this call.
Hi, Mom.
I gotta take this call, guys. I'll be back.
I think,
Right here off camera.
the way, I'm a Portland fan. So, I kind of have a little bit of bias here. But I think the way Damian Lillard was playing against the Houston Rockets that week, where he scored 71, I think if
I'm not home.
there was a few minutes,
Podcast.
he would have definitely gotten it. So yeah, I want him to do it. I want Dame to do it.
I'm back, guys. I'm back. I didn't beat. My mom called me. She always forgets. Random times. She'll call me and be like, hey,
Your headphones unplugged.
that's okay. She'll be like, hey, can you go check this downstairs? And I'm like, I'm doing the podcast. And she's like, oh. Okay. Like, come on. You know. I've been literally talking about it all week. Sometimes my family forgets I do this.
I'm pretty sure your mom forgets every Thursday that we do this.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I talked about it today. I was like, yeah, I can't wait to do the podcast tonight. She forgot. Sometimes I feel like she's just living in her head.
You have Comcast coming tonight?
What? Play video games tonight? She thinks I do that on those days, I guess. I'm in the middle of a match, Mom. I can't go downstairs and check if we have this.
It's a live game, Mom. It's online. I can't.
To be honest,
pause
you
it.
probably called Kobe first. But Kobe's passed out. So.
Oh yeah.
And then she's like, okay, I'll just call Dominic. Even though she could have just been like, hey, I'm going to call Lincoln. I don't know.
Is Lee home?
I don't know. Yeah, he's home. But yeah, let's move on from basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to spend
wait.
the whole time. What?
Hold on.
What else?
One more thing.
What?
Drew Holiday, I love you. You're a great guy. I kind of wish Portland kept you, but I get why. I'm glad you're in Boston.
Yeah.
Good luck. Have fun, and I love you as a person. So yeah.
I'm gonna make a statement now. Well, not a statement. I want to reach out to any basketball player that wants to come and be on the podcast. We would love that. Okay. Especially if your name starts with a G and you want a ring for the Bucks.
In 2022.
Giannis.
If you're from Greece
if you're from Greece,
and your name starts with a
I know
G,
the
you play
mythology
in the NBA.
for Greece. Greek mythology. I
think-
know that. So.
Do you think Giannis do you think he grew up with that stuff?
I don't think they teach that nowadays in
Yeah.
Greece. No. They might.
Yeah.
Pretty sure like Thoughtwood ones are dead. Like Norse mythology.
Right.
Greek mythology is mainly
Well,
dead.
there's no more Vikings really.
Egyptian
So.
mythology. I think still people like
maybe
some
Norway.
people might still like follow it, but I don't think a lot of people do. I think it became less of a thing. Like Jewish culture took over, Christianity took over, Catholic took over,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Muslim, yeah,
Yeah.
Jehovah Witness.
That did remind me of Vinland Saga. Oh, dude, have you watched that? Parker hasn't made you watch that?
I'm pretty sure he's asked me before, but
Oh
no.
my goodness, you gotta watch season 1. It's
Oh.
so good.
I don't know.
It's about Vikings.
I
It is so sick.
I know.
It is such a
No,
good show.
I've heard it's really good, but I don't know.
But season 2, I will be honest, is such a letdown. I hate season 2. I hate it.
I have watched 2 animes lately.
Oh, I
I've been
started
watching.
One Piece.
You have already told me this.
I know, but I haven't told them.
You haven't
this.
told them. He finally
I
started
One Piece and I love it.
So many
It's
people
great.
have been making fun of me the last 2 years, even you. So
even
many
me.
people are like, One Piece sucks. It's so bad. And now they're coming around to it. Oh, I
One
wonder
Piece is
why.
good. It's a
Stupid
good
Netflix.
Oh my
No
goodness.
offense to you, Netflix. I love you guys. Your live action of One Piece is actually not bad. It's the best.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's the best
watched
live action anime so far. I've watched, I think, 2 episodes. I've been waiting because we're trying to watch it with Jax. Me and
Oh,
Kobe are trying to watch it with Jax.
Makes sense.
So, and then I've been wanting to watch One Piece, but Kobe's like, just wait for me, I'll catch up. So I've been waiting for him. I don't think he'll catch up. I might just start watching it.
What episode are you on?
I think I think I'm either in 500s or 400s.
Dang. Yeah, I got a lot of catching up to do. I'm on
Trying to
episode
catch up, dude.
30. I'm on episode
Sorry, guys.
30.
I got to check real quick so I can be precise. I don't
But
like.
yeah, I love that show.
I'm
It's
on
so good.
386.
Oh, so you're almost to 400. Oh,
Almost. I remember I was so close, and then I was like, I can't wait to get it. And then Kobe started watching it, so then I stopped.
you might as well just get to 400. It's.
Even though it'll be in an arc,
Yeah.
start. Yeah.
But yeah, I do love that show. It's so
You're
good.
how many episodes in now?
Like 30.
Okay,
just
what
got
was
to
the
the-
last thing that happened?
The Krieg Pirates and
yeah.
the chef and his restaurant. boat.
Sanji?
Sanji, yeah. Just met Sanji and
Like,
Dean.
Because I'm so far into the One Piece, it's hard when I go back and, like,
Try to remember things.
yeah, like, with,
my
like, you
goodness.
and Kobe, and I'm like, oh, yeah, when do you meet, like, blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, who's that? I'm like,
in-
oh! I forgot, you don't meet them until, like, 100 episodes or
Yeah.
something like that. Like,
I do like Sanji.
I'm okay with the thing is I'm okay with saying the names because that's a lot of pop culture right now. It's like it'll say their names and what they look like. Like you can like be like, oh, I'm gonna go look up a One Piece hoodie or something like that, and it'll show like the characters. Mm-hmm. I also tell you what like their names, but I'm not gonna tell you what they do. Like Sanji was pretty cool.
Sanji's cool. I like him.
Next
Dude.
person you meet is Robin.
Zoro's my favorite though.
Same
by
with
far.
Kobe. Same with Kobe.
It's by far.
Luffy is my favorite.
I mean, like Luffy. I like Luffy, but how can you not like Zoro? His three story.
Well,
like, three
actually,
swords
it's
is
like-
awesome.
Brook is also becoming one of my favorites.
I don't know who Brooke is.
You won't meet him for
three-
so long.
I got 300
until like
episodes till I meet her.
350.
Oh really? Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
he's like
That's a long
late,
time.
but he's epic. You
Jeez.
watch One Piece, you know who he is. He's funny. He's a funny guy.
But yeah, all like the characters are likable.
But my one from
storyline
the
is good.
oldie, my start out of the starting 5, Luffy's my favorite.
Yeah. I think Zoro.
I love Zoro, but yeah, just Luffy, just
You're more of a main character type of guy. Me,
It's-
I'm like a side character.
it's
type of guy.
not. You learn more about Luffy and you see what he can do, and I was like, I like him. And then they
Yeah.
don't really like Zoro. He's yeah. I'm not trying to spoil it, but like, yeah,
Yeah, I understand. Thank you.
yeah. He doesn't become epic till like super late.
Till like after your
Like he's epic right now, but I've
Okay.
seen like videos and like stuff like that he doesn't become truly epic until after the time skip, which I'm not even at the time skip yet.
there's a time skip. Mm-hmm. Oh,
It skips like a year or two.
okay. It's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad.
It's not too bad. That's good.
It's like they have to skip a year or two, so it makes it more interesting. Because right now, I think Luffy's 17. Zoro is also 17.
Really? He's young. That young?
Yeah,
Wow. All right.
and then
I guess when he left the dojo, he was like,
Nami's also 17. Sanji's 18. And then Usopp
Usopp.
is also, I think he's 16.
Dude, I love the Usopp pirates.
And
Those are
then
great.
I'm pretty sure the time skip's 2 years. Because after the time skip, Luffy's 19, Zoro's 19, Usopp's 18, Sanji's 20.
Okay, I got a question for you.
What?
Do
Nami's 19.
I ever see the Usopp pirates again? The 3 little kids that were with Usopp. No.
Maybe during the time skip, but where I'm at now,
Oh, okay.
no, they don't go back to the East Blue.
Dang.
But you meet a lot of cool characters.
Yeah, I bet.
A lot of cool characters. Some of them,
All like, dude, that show,
get
every
introduced.
single character is super likable.
I know.
It's like,
That's why when people are like,
bizarre.
"Oh, I didn't like it. I watched the first episode." Of course you didn't like it. You don't get to meet the epic characters yet. Give it 10 episodes. I even told Kobe, I was like, "Give One Piece 10 episodes. I guarantee you'll like it." He watched 10 episodes. I was like, "Do you like it?" And he was like, "Yeah, I might. I'll still watch it." And then like he was like, "I don't know if I'll still watch it." And then Jax came over and I was like, "Oh, me and Jax are gonna go watch the live action one." He was like, I'll come out. We watched one episode, and then he was like, okay, let's go to the store. And then after we go to the store and come back, we're just going to binge watch One Piece.
That's funny.
So we watched it. But
Yeah, dude,
you have
that's
to
a good
give,
show.
it can't hook you in one episode. It's not that type of anime.
Right.
It's like the first episode, you're like, oh my gosh, epic. Like, that's only nowadays where, like, the
Oh,
first
Naruto
episode.
was like that for me. I watched
What?
one episode and I was hooked.
No, Naruto wasn't like that for me.
Really?
Yeah. Nope. Not a lot of animes are.
Vinland Saga was definitely like that. for
Demon
me.
Slayer wasn't like that, even though a lot of people like the first episode. Bro, get
The
you
first
hooked.
episode's good.
I was like, The only ones that really got me hooked first episode is only like, I think 3. One of them is Tokyo Ghoul. First episode I watched, I was like, I need to watch more.
Yeah, I stopped watching Tokyo Ghoul. I haven't watched it in a long
You
time.
haven't finished season 3 yet?
It's
Bro,
just I have a hard time. I don't love it.
I told you. The beginning of season 3 is not good. Second half of season 3,
It is
most epic anime you watch. You watch it and you're like,
I'm like just sitting
What?
there waiting for something to happen.
that's
I'm like-
what beginning of season 3 is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, because the way they did it was the beginning, season 2 was just made by the actual, like, animators. It wasn't in the manga. So the beginning of season 3 was actually what season 2 was supposed to be like. So they had to, like, rope it back in. So they made that part of the ending. Like, season 3, they had to do it.
Okay.
So him being an agent and all that stuff is
Yeah.
in the manga.
Interesting.
But then he becomes epic towards the end. Goes back to the
It's
normal.
just it's like I have such a hard time.
Even though the creators of the anime, their second season, even though it's not in the manga, is just epic.
Yeah. I started watching Taboo Tattoo. Have you seen that at all?
No.
It's kind of
I watched-
weird, but it's pretty good.
The last 3 animes I watched was Classroom of the Elite. Because I was like, I'm bored. I won't watch anime. I was like, this only has 2 seasons and people have watched it. So I watched that. And then I started watching Bungo Stray Dogs. And after I was watching like 6 episodes, I don't know where Parker's like calling my phone. I'm like, hello? And he's like, who's been watching Classroom of the Elite and Bungo Stray Dogs? I'm like, why? Why do you want to know? And he's like, just tell me. Is it you? Is it Kobe? I'm like, no, it's not Kobe. He's like, is it Lincoln? I'm like, no. Then he's like, that it must be you then. I'm like, why? And he's like, because I've been telling you to watch them for a long time. And when I get home, we're gonna talk about them. And then hung up. And then 2 days later, he came home. We didn't talk about them. It was funny. I was like, bro, just let me. I'm not gonna watch any anime you recommend if you're gonna do that. And
He's
then
funny.
yeah.
Like he gives good anime.
And to be honest,
Recommendations.
I just watched an anime that I'm kind of in love with. Like, it's epic. I found it on Instagram too.
What was
I was
it?
going through reels. This guy was giving suggestions, and he was like, this anime's cool because this person, the first episode is like, this person falls in a cave and he ends up starving and he has to eat these monsters and he gets powers from them. And I was like, oh, that kind of sounds cool. And he was like, yeah, it's a revenge sort of anime. And I was
What-
like, okay.
What's it called?
I don't know how to pronounce the name.
Oh.
I'll show you afterwards. But
Okay.
it's a really good anime. I watched it. It's kind of a harem anime for a little bit. What?
Nice.
Where he gets like 5 women that follow him. He's only in love with one. The other 4 are in love with him. I only watch it because he's epic.
All right.
He's just amazing. And it's the first anime I watched where the main character has guns, okay?
Oh,
He
that's
has
funny.
full-on guns.
That's funny.
So I watch it, and he's just elite. He's just amazing. And, there's, like, 4 girls that, like, well, 5. And the fourth girl is the one he's in love with. The other 4 like him and try to make him fall in love with them. And all he's trying to do, because he's stuck in another world, he's trying to get back home, sort of thing. So it's a fun. You get to see the adventure, and it's epic. I like it.
Nice.
And it doesn't focus on the harem thing mainly. It mainly focuses on him just being epic.
Nice. Nice.
That just happens. Like it is funny. They have one they call, so they all have like different personalities. There's like the innocent one, then there's like the main love interest, and then there's the like other one that's in love with him, is trying to like change him, and then there's the pervert one.
Yeah.
That one's funny.
There's always one of those.
Yeah, she's funny.
Oh my goodness. Dude, my mom, she
know.
watched a little bit of Naruto with me
Yeah.
during Naruto and Jiraiya's adventures.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, she was laughing so hard. She was dying. It was hilarious.
I love Jiraiya so much. I was so sad to see him die.
Oh my goodness. Wow, you just spoiled it for like 600 people out there.
Well, technically, I didn't say which one it happens in.
That's true. That's true.
And I never said when he dies.
It
And
happens
it's
in the second
easy.
episode.
You literally, you go on Instagram, you go anywhere, you look up Naruto. One of like the first things happens
true.
is like, when does Jiraiya die? Like,
Oh my God.
I literally look up like what, when is like this, like when is Naruto, and then it was like, when is Naruto when Jiraiya dies? It's like one of the top 3 things. I'm like, don't no.
First of all, grammar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Or I'd be like, I'd look up like, when is Jiraiya? It'd be like I'm trying to look up like when is Jiraiya meeting back up with Naruto in the show or something like that, and it'll be like one of the like first like ones is like when is Jiraiya dying? When does Jiraiya die? And I'm
Oh,
like,
dude.
come on, stop it,
It's a good. That's probably one of the best episodes though.
stop it.
Especially like the ones after that.
No,
That whole
no,
arc.
no. That's a
It's really
sucky
good.
episode. My
it's
favorite
terrible.
character got bodied.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Dude, I was thinking about getting that tattooed on me. The him floating down in the water. Dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. No, that sucked. He got bodied. Just tattooed. But
You just put you got your emotions on your sleeve. It's good. It's good. Literally.
I do want to bring this up right now.
Do it.
We were gonna get serious, and I do want to bring up something. If you don't watch anime, I've told this before. It's a very serious subject. Okay.
Yeah, this is serious. This is serious. Okay.
But if you don't watch anime, my first question is, why? Serious question. Why? Why?
Why?
If you can't answer that, well, then
Then you have to watch it.
And I don't even need to actually have a question. Just go watch it. But it's like you only watch reality TV or live action, basically TV, or like drama, all that stuff. You watch those shows, but you're also like not getting the full picture. If you're trying to be like, oh yeah, I know everything about TV. I'm a TV like connoisseur or something like that. You're not really, because you're missing a part.
You're missing the whole part, you know? It's a
Like
big
if
chunk.
someone, I don't like people that come in and they're like, oh, I'm like a movie connoisseur, okay? I'm like really good at, I have like the best taste in movies. And yet they only watch horror movies. Or they only watch like romance movies. Like,
Yeah.
come on. You can't call yourself that and you don't watch the whole thing. You don't watch sci-fi, don't watch comedy, don't watch rom-coms, you don't watch horror movies. Like, I'm not trying to say I'm a connoisseur of movies,
I'm definitely not.
but I watch a little bit of everything. Because why not? There's so much content, so much stuff out there. If you're just being like, that one doesn't seem fun, well, then you won't know. I don't really like scary stuff, personally. I like learning about scary stuff, but watching it, not my big deal. But one of my favorite Halloween movies is Trick or Treat.
Smell my feet.
No, it's an actual movie.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Trick or Treat. And it's because it's a good take on Halloween. It's a good little scare factor. It's funny, a little bit scary sometimes. It's fun. It's fun all around. It's not really that scary, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't love scary movies. I'm not a scary movie guy. I could watch a scary movie and probably not be scared.
Yeah.
But I just don't really like them. It just doesn't.
Anytime I watch scary
appeal.
movies, I don't really get scared.
Yeah.
I'm like, I watch like Scream. Someone had on Insidious the other day, and I'm like, why is that person getting yeeted around? Like, is that supposed to be scary? If it was more realistic, it's never realistic in a whole movie. Never is. The closest thing you get is thrasher films, like people going around stabbing people because, okay. But it can't be like one of those cheesy ones like Michael Myers or like Friday the 13th. Those are good movies. They have good kills. But those are not real. If you got shot with a shotgun, no matter how buff you are, you're going down.
It's true.
You're done.
It's true.
Nothing's saving you. Unless you have a bulletproof vest on. But Michael Myers does not have that on. At all. He takes shot after shot. Stab after stab.
Punch after punch.
Punch after punch. Literally, in one of the latest Friday the 13th, people ganged up on him and were hitting him with a bunch of stuff. If you're a normal human, you're going down. You're not getting up. This dude was like, nah, I'm changing the script. Took like 27 people out. No one person could take 27 people out, all armed. You're on the ground. No, you're done. You're done. So, you're dead. Get out here. You're no longer living.
You're gone.
So, you're done. You're out of here. And then you can't be a guy in a hockey mask that drowned, that somehow lived through the drowning, and now you have super strength, and you could be blown up, shot, nuked, thrown out of space, and you somehow still live.
Wait, what?
Makes no sense. Yeah,
Thrown
he went
out
to
of
space.
space?
He went to space.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Same with the Leprechaun movies, which I love those. Those ones are funny. But this man has been through everything. Even one of the movies, he went to hell. Somehow came back from that. How?
I'm so
You ain't a
confused right
person. You're an alien.
now. I'm so confused.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's happening.
But if it's like what's a real like thrasher? The closest thing that's
Scream?
pop culture-ish is Scream. Because those people, if they got shot, they're down. That's how most of the movies end. Someone getting shot, and they don't come back up. They're dead. They're out. Mm-hmm. And every time they get shot in the chest and then come back to life, it's because they usually have a bulletproof vest on. They're smart.
I feel like Scream is movies that I could definitely watch.
Yeah. They're more realistic when it comes to thrasher films.
Yeah.
That I can think of right now. Of like someone going around stabbing people. The protagonists and stuff like that. Those characters that just get like killed off are not real. But the kills are. They seem more real than most.
Yeah.
Because they still get injured, they trip, they fall. If you throw something at them, they fall. They're not like Michael Myers where you throw something at him, he's like... and then you keep watching. Keep told you, no. But, yeah, I just had to get that out there. Like, come on, guys.
Watch anime.
Watch anime. And I can't watch like possession movies
Those are too
because
real
they
for
seem
me.
too fake sometimes.
Well, dude, those are real things.
When
That
it comes
happens.
towards like The Conjuring, that,
one's that?
seems real. Conjuring.
Which one's that? Is that the girl that comes out of the TV?
No, the barn or the barn house thing.
Oh.
The lady
Okay.
that gets stuck on the roof and it's a witch. It's hunting people, like, possessing people.
Yeah, yeah.
That,
That-
one is supposedly based on a true story, which makes it sort of scary. Because if that actually happened, which the people came out and were like, it was way worse than the movie showed. I'm scared for you.
Yeah. No, like I totally.
Or when
like,
it's like a demon comes in your house, smacks you up beside your head, throws your whole house in the garbage, and then walks away, that's fake.
yeah, that's. Yeah,
When they
that's
possess the
not
dog.
really how that works.
And then from the dog, they possess you. From you, they possess your grandma. From your grandma, they possess your pastor. From the pastor, they possess the doctor. From the doctor, they possess the police officer. From the police officer, they possess the president. And then they nuke everybody. That's fake.
And then it goes back to the dog.
And then he goes back to the dog, and they run away. That's fake, guys. That's fake. Yeah, and then the whole it's just paranormal movies are just.
Paranormal movies, like I'm like, yeah, I don't want to watch those because I know that stuff happens. That stuff is real.
It's, some of the stuff you're like, bro. You know what you could have did? Find a priest. Over. Done.
Yeah.
They're all stupid. They're stupid. I'm not even saying the demon's fake half the time. Like, a demon possessing you, all that stuff. You know what you do? You go find a priest, you get exorcised.
Yeah.
Boom. All
I
these
know it
stages.
sounds like a terrible
You're
thing,
like,
but
huh? All these stages is probably quick and easy. Boom,
Yeah.
because they're not that vested in you right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, boom, done. Go home, eat some Taco Bell, watch Netflix. Like that sort of thing. But instead, you're like, my door's opening by itself. The lights are turning off. It's flickering. I'm pretty sure I saw someone at the end of my bed. You know what I'm gonna do? Wait.
go to sleep.
I'm gonna wait a couple years. I'm gonna wait a couple months,
Yeah.
and then it gets worse, and you're like, my whole house is like basically come alive. Now I should go to the priest. The priest is like, bro, why you drag me in now of all things? Why? You could have called me when like the thing at the end of your bed was there. Like at least if it was fake, I could have been like, okay, and you would have known. But instead, you had to wait until your whole house came alive. I ain't messing with this. You know what you should do? Go in the middle of go somewhere super far away, in the middle of the water. Ghosts don't like water. There you go. Neither do demons.
Okay, interesting.
I wonder if that's true.
I don't think so, but yeah.
Has there ever been a possession on a boat? Exactly. We
I don't know.
We
I'm
don't
sure.
know.
I'm sure there has
Like a tiny boat.
because possessions come
Middle
in
of
different
water.
sizes and ways.
If I was a demon, I was trying to go possess someone on a boat, and I saw a shark. Nah, I'm getting out of there.
You think a shark is gonna
Yeah,
what?
you possess the person. You're like,
Possess
do
the
do do
shark?
do do, and a shark comes out of nowhere and eats you. That's scary, bro. You're walking around.
Maybe they don't know how to paddle a boat, so they're like,
They're stuck in the middle of the water. They try to go swim. The shark comes after. They're like clawing at themselves because they're like, I'm trying to scratch, but they got long nails because they became a demon, so they're scratching themselves.
That's how
Blood
it works.
coming out. They jump in the water. They start swimming.
oh man.
Swim. Shark smells the blood, comes eat you. I'd be afraid of that. Sharks are scary.
Yeah.
They
are.
don't actually attack people, but if you're bleeding in the water,
goodness.
you better run. They smell blood, you're done.
They don't like the taste of humans.
They don't but if they smell blood,
They will come.
they will come.
Yeah.
You could be like, do not come, but they'll be like, you got blood on you, you're bleeding, yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah. I saw the video. There was that one video of Shark Week this year where the full-on great white got inside the cage, like inside the cage with the guy and was thrashing around. The guy
Yeah,
got
that's-
out
that's not
somehow.
cool.
Huh?
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
I told you, sharks
like,
are scary.
in Shark Week, and they kept it in.
They're gentle giants normally, but if you got blood or food,
I don't think they're really gentle.
done.
I mean, like some of them are like
You're done.
hammerheads.
you're done, buddy.
Like hammerheads, they're pretty gentle. Like
I've
but
seen videos of
tiger
like
sharks,
people getting
bull sharks.
flipped. Oh yeah, those are vicious no matter what. But great whites, they're like you could just
Yeah, you
flip
can
them on their
swim.
head, all that stuff.
But you have to
like-
know how to like handle them.
Yeah,
You really have to know. Like
you do not-
want to
don't-
be a beginner.
this is why I don't like water.
Yeah, I don't want to go in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
I did go when we went to Mexico for Thanksgiving a couple
like-
years ago. We went snorkeling.
Yeah,
That was like we didn't see any sharks, thank
Yeah.
goodness, or
Yeah.
barracudas. Barracudas are scary. Have you seen a barracuda before?
no,
They're like how long? Somebody tell me how long they are. I don't know how long. They're pretty big, but
That's
they
what she said.
strike. And that's the end of the episode.
that's the end of this. Oh my god.
Oh man. Well, anyways. But dude, those things are big and scary. And they're fast.
Yeah. They are fast. That's what she said. But this, Sally, is the end of the episode.
Yeah. So quickly, something nice you did this week, and then something nice that you are going to do this week.
We want to do that at the end?
Yeah, we'll just do it right now. We didn't do it at the beginning, so we'll just do it right now.
It's going to lead to an owl.
That's fine.
Okay. Something I did good this week. It's hard, okay? I went to the store and helped my mom grab stuff.
Nice. Nice.
Something good that I want to do is helping my mom tomorrow clean up the house
There you go.
for Sunday because we're having people over.
Nice.
And my nice thing I'm gonna do is not complain.
There you go. There you go. That's a good one, actually. That's actually a really good one. Let's see. One nice thing that I did this week. I went golfing with some buddies and gave one of the younger kids some tips on how to score better. And then
Nice.
something nice I want to do this
Nice.
week.
Bye, Dominic Chipotle. Let's go.
Maybe. We'll see. That's one for next time. No, I do want to
You
buy
just see
somebody
me
food,
on
though.
there, just
Oh, you know what? You know what? I'll change my first one. Something good I did this week. I bought coffee for the guy behind me.
nice.
Yeah. That's something nice I did.
And if you guys subscribe and all that stuff, maybe I'll get enough money where once we hire people, I'll buy them coffee.
There you go. Yeah. At 9:00 at night.
No, I'll just bring like Chipotle or something
Yeah.
for everybody in the office.
All right. Well, this was none other than Smalls and Bigs.
Pigs. I'm Dom.
And I'm Chance.
See
and,
y'all.
see you next week.
Next
Make
week.
sure to like and subscribe,
Make sure to
please.
like, subscribe, tell your friends about it. Okay?
It's supposed to